Important. Make sure.
Eighth inning here at Wrigley. The Cubs leading the Braves 4-3. Tight one here.
We don't know, but
on this
looking around as if to say, where am I?
September night here at the friendly confines. New pitcher, it's Caleb Thielbar. 56 games this year for Thielbar, an ERA just above 2. 47 strikeouts to 12 walks this year for Thielbar. And he'll get a pinch hitter out of the 9th spot. It'll be the rookie catcher, Drake.
Drake Baldwin is going to step in.
And that's an inside heater for strike one. Really nice pitch there from Thielbar.
Spot of the order.
Swing, and he just gets a piece of it to stay.
By the way, for Munoz and Harris, both making their
Just gets a piece of it.
debuts,
Drake's in 0-2 hole.
Scoreless innings with no hits given up. So congratulations to both of those guys. As you said, Harris may still be in the ball game, but either way.
Payoff pitch from Thielbar to Drake.
Since we don't know him that well.
That's a ground ball, but it's foul.
You don't know how he acts in between.
And Drake gonna choose the battle here.
Some guys are relaxing, probably talking about how his hand's shaking a little bit. Nick Allen is laughing at young pitchers, especially young lefties, and kind of the quirkiness that comes along with it.
0-2. Foul it off the other side now.
Dylan Dodd is warming up.
Drake just keeping.
Likely he is going to be next.
Keeps reaching his bat out to stay alive. Still behind 0-2. Yet another 0-2 pitch from Thielbar. And Drake reaches bat out, grounds it to Nico, who fires it over to Bush for the first out of the inning.
Ronald Acuna Jr., Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact player.
So the Braves order flips over to the top.
His numbers as a leadoff hitter. Again, he hasn't hit leadoff
Here's Ronald.
Since July 11th until tonight.
He's always put up really big numbers in this spot. You mentioned first time that he has done it in a long time, but this year he had been crushing it. I still like the idea of him when Jurickson Profar is here.
Ronald with a bouncer. Shaw's got it. Throw to first on the bounce, and he got him. Matt Shaw, the rookie, with sterling defense at the hot corner. 2 outs on 6 pitches for Caleb Thielbar.
Especially on the left side of the infield. This is a nice play, and again, quick release from Matt Shaw. These guys having an understanding of who's running. An internal clock we talk about all the time for infielders. How much time you have to get the baseball there.
So 2 outs. Here comes the always dangerous left-hander, Matt Olson. Olson takes a strike at the knees. Thielbar drops in a slider. 1 for 2 today is Olson. Tripled, walk, and a run. 0-1. Inside, the count evens up at 1 apiece. That's on the outside edge for strike 2. Slider. And now Caleb Thielbar, 1 strike away from keeping the Cubs in front, heading to the bottom half of the 8th. Cubs fans roaring. Payoff pitch from Thielbar to Olson. And he threw the hook but missed it. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Olson. He stays alive for now.
Two outs, 2-2.
2-2. Got him! Slider right down the pipe. Olson was late. Caleb Thielbar puts up a 0, and the Cubs stay in front. 4-3, bottom of the 8th, when we come back from Wrigley. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th here on the north side of Chicago. The Cubs leading 4-3. Looking to do more damage here.
Well, on Sunday, we had the privilege of driving a few hours
Perhaps some more insurance runs against the new pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Dodd.
Chris Ballard of Sports Illustrated in 2012 wrote an article on that team. It is the longest article ever featured in the magazine Sports Illustrated, and it's gotten the most replies and response.
Daniel Palencia warming up in the Cubs bullpen. As here's the hero yesterday, Carson Kelly, taking a cutter inside for ball one.
Movie rights, which I would love to see because it is fascinating. Guys, they had 30-year-old uniforms. They didn't have enough money for hats.
Kelly with a bouncer. Right to the new third baseman, Brujan. Throw to first, and there's one away.
Hats, and they had 2 bats. One of which broke.
Nacho out of the game for Brujan over at third. Murphy gets lifted for Drake behind the plate.
Trying to see the other team. They beat Lane Tech in the semifinals that had 5,000 students, all boys from Chicago. They only had 1,200 in their whole hometown. It is an incredible, inspiring story, and the book is fantastic.
And what a great picture.
Here's Michael Busch, and he takes a called strike heater just off the plate, but a friendly call for the Braves. It's 0-1.
Story. If you haven't heard about the team, reading the Sports Illustrated article that Bertie talked about, or the book One Shot at Forever.
Swing and a miss. Busch chases the cutter in the dirt, and he's at an 0-2
What a
deficit.
story it was. What a run they went on, and just for Brian Snitker and Ronnie Snitker, a chance to share all that history with all their friends there in Central Illinois. It always
Payoff
means a
pitch
little
from
something
Dodd
extra
to
when they get
Busch.
come back here to this state.
And that's his cutter below the zone. Busch did not take the bait that time. It's 1-2.
Give me your best fastball. Here's Ronnie Snitker. That's cool, though. And I'm thinking about if there ever is a movie, that there better be a role for Paul Bird. We'll figure it out.
That's what I'm talking
1-2
about.
offering.
I see it building me up.
Busch a ground ball. Ozzy's got on the backhand. Throw to first. And a routine play by the Braves second baseman.
It is
2 outs.
guys. I learned a lot about Brian Snitker. His nickname was Ernie because they said he looked like Ernie from My Three Sons. Those goggles, and he wore a hat out in right field even when he played defense. Had an incredible swing. They said a great person, a great leader, all the things that we knew. But I didn't know this. They said he had lead feet, and the joke was that dead people run faster than Brian Snitker.
2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, and Ian Happ
Said, "Snit, I
takes
wish I
the
knew
outside
this
heater
long
for
time
ball
ago.
1.
I've been all over you." But last one, he's dating Ronnie Snitker, and they got engaged. He said, "Can I see a jog?" And she said, "What's that all about?" He goes, "I just want to know if I have a chance."
In there for strike 1. Heater on the inside edge, and the count even up at 1 apiece.
And I would say the kids and the grandkids have turned out great in that family.
I want to say thanks to Gretchen Caney, who drove out there with us, and Shooter
1-1 delivery.
John Farnham, who did some great
Downstairs,
work.
2 balls and a strike on Happ, who's 1 for 3 with a ribby single back in the 3rd inning.
We know the great work and all the great footage that you guys got is going to be turned into something special.
Macon, Illinois, 200 miles south of here.
2-1. Inside.
Well, you got Dylan Dodd trying to work a
It didn't hit Happ.
He's had
It's
7
3-1.
scoreless appearances, and he's trying to make it an 8.
On the outside corner for strike 2. It's a full count. That was a really nice cutter by Dylan Dodd.
Dylan Dodd, we know first that is the pitch that he throws.
And now 2 outs, bottom of the 8th.
Margin.
Full count delivery to try and keep the Braves deficit at a run. Happ, a ground ball. Allen's got it. Or that's not Allen, that's Ha-Seong Kim. But Ha-Seong Kim throws out Happ. And the Cubs lead 4-3. The explosion, Daniel Palencia, will come in to try and close this one out here at Wrigley.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers today.
Ha-Seong
Toyota,
Kim
let's
looked
go,
like Nick
Blazer.
Allen from the camera angle. But still, that's not. At least I recognize my mistake right away. Nope, here's the light show. Palencia's coming in, but they cut it. Welcome back. 9th inning. Cubs lead the Braves 4-3. Daniel Palencia will look to close it out.
Ball game on to the 9th.
on this beautiful September night at Wrigley Field. 49 games this year for Palencia, 220 ERA, 56 strikeouts to 15 walks, and he has 21 saves on 23 opportunities on the season.
21 for 23. Walk rate is really good as well, but a big-time fastball that sits at 100 miles an hour.
Let's get a quick message
The
here
leadoff
from
batter in the top of the ninth for the Braves will be Ozzie.
The Cubs got 4 runs in the third. Since then, the Braves pitching staff held them to just 1 hit and no runs. But the Braves are going to need to get something going with the bats here in the ninth if they want to even
Ozzie fouls away the first pitch. It's 0-1.
It's the right man on the right spot against high velocity for Ozzie that we have talked about quite a bit. He's doing a good job.
PCA is now in center for the Cubs, replacing Kevin Alcantara.
This is their
Most one-run losses this season, Braves at 32, White Sox right behind them at 31, and the Pirates not too far behind both of them at 28.
One-run games is the single-season record.
0-1 offering. Just misses with the splitter. Count evens up at 1 apiece. That pitch could have went either way. Ozzie already has a solo home run. Multi-hit game going for him. 1-1 delivery is a big swing and a miss. And an elevated heater in triple digits. Payoff pitch from Palencia to Ozzie. Long wait. Upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Palencia.
We were talking about Stitt and the great history of his amateur baseball team. He's got a big decision to make tonight. Who's getting the scorecard of the 2 young rookies that made their pitching debuts tonight?
I think you make a copy and give 1 to each.
Oh, the copy.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 100 down and out to get a whiff. 1 gone in the top of the ninth.
That was high velocity up in the zone. This is painted.
Yeah, Ozzie was down. Was a little late. Couldn't quite reach the heater at the bottom part of the zone, and there's the first down in the inning. And here comes Marcell Ozuna from the Braves. Ozuna takes a heater that splits the plate for strike 1. That one was right at 100 on the gun. Oh, 0-1. Outside, Ozuna thought on chasing the slider. He thought better of it, and the count evens up at 1 apiece.
Marcell 1 for 3 tonight.
That is called strike 2 on the borderline. The Cubs get the benefit of the doubt.
It's about as close as it gets.
I think this one's off the play. Mentioned Andy Fletcher has not had a great year, but usually it's the other way around where he's not calling pitches in the zone. Strikes.
Payoff pitch from Palencia to Ozuna.
The 1-2.
Way up high. Whoa.
Nowhere near.
Holy cow. That one might have slipped
slipped
out of the hands. Holy cow. Skied it over everyone.
And this one not even close.
Look out front row.
And then some. You think of first row, that probably would have went out to the 4th or 5th row back there by an on plate.
2-2 after a wild one from Palencia. Ozuna gets a hanging slider and fouls it away to stay alive. Another 2-2. Upstairs, it's a full count. Heater at 100 that couldn't find the top of the strike zone.
5 walks this year. He
And a
certainly
full
was
count
in
delivery with
here.
1 out in the 9th. A walk brings the winning run to the plate. Full count delivery. Ozuna lays his bat out there to stay alive again. He's choosing the battle Palencia here.
Fascinating.
1 at bat here
Is
in the
count
9th
which he uses his
between
slider
these
the
two.
most. That 30% is still a low number when you think about 70% fastball. So that's kind of fascinating that there's a fastball there, but this is when he actually likes to use his slider the most.
What will they go to here on the
3-2 again. Ozuna ground ball through, base hit in the left. Marcell Ozuna with a single and the tying runs on first base for the Braves. Here comes the winning run to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna, 8 pitches.
And
This tough right-handed
Brian
arm.
Snitker doesn't waste any time. Luke Williams will pinch run for Ozuna.
Chase really had a bad call go against it at 99, right down the middle. And Marcell gets himself a base hit.
And then Luke
There was
Williams
nothing that
takes
Shaw or
over
Dansby
as
could
the
do.
runner at first base.
So Williams now at first. Game-ending double play ball in effect for the Cubs now. And here is Michael Harris.
Harris had 4 RBI yesterday. He is hitless tonight.
First pitch. Harris, fly ball to the left.
But there's
Happ at the track. He makes the catch, and the Braves down to their final out. Williams retreats back to first base.
And how about this setup?
Last
It's the newest
hope
Brave,
for
Ha-Sung
Atlanta
Kim, who is
will
at
be
the plate
Ha-Sung
as
Kim.
Atlanta's final hope.
Ha-Sung Kim got claimed off of waivers earlier this week. The Rays cut him loose, and now he finds himself here. He has a single in the 7th. First pitch. Kim pops it up and fouls it straight back. He's behind 0-1.
$40,000 standing, hoping for the final out here at Wrigley.
0-1 delivery with the Cubs fans on their feet. Nope, throw over to first. Williams slides in safely. In there for strike 2. Painted heater. And the Braves down to their final strike. Here we go. This is for the win. Cubs fans roaring. Palencia firing. Missing. And Williams will take second unopposed. So the tying run moves up in the scoring position.
Not that he wasn't paying attention, but so locked into executing a slider. That is a good.
I don't think that should worry the Cubs that much. Daniel Palencia is 1 strike away from ending this thing.
Base hit could tie it. But there's a 1-2 count on Kim.
1-2 pitch. Outside, Kim didn't go. It's 2-2 now. He's tied the count up.
Eli White is in the on-deck circle if we get any further. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
2-2 delivery. Kim with a tapper. Nico's got it. Throw to first. And Kim beats it out.
The ball game continues. Tying run at third.
Williams moves up to third. Ha-Sung Kim rolls down the line and keeps the game alive for the Braves. And Eli White, another very fast runner, will come up.
Right up the middle, that gave Kim some time to get down the line, and nothing really that either middle infielder could do.
A 2-hit night for Ha-Sung Kim, and that one gives the Braves a heartbeat
So runners
still
at
here
the
top of
corners.
ninth.
2 outs. Mound visit for the Cubs before Daniel Palencia faces Eli White. Williams, the tying run at third, 90 feet
A
away.
couple of wild pitches this year.
Kim, the go-ahead run at first.
Somebody was on base, but that fastball
And
that
Eli
left to the
White
screen, so we'll see how
looking
they
to drive them all in.
defensively, and what kind of room that gives Luke Williams as far as his secondary lead.
White will go righty-righty against Palencia. He has a solo homer back in the 5th inning. First pitch.
White waits.
White with the fly ball to center. PCA is there. And the Cubs will be able to fly the W for the second straight night. Cubs win 4-3 over the Braves.
And it was just that one inning.
They hold them off.
The 3rd inning, that's when the Cubs scored all 4 of their runs. The Braves battle back.
And hey, yo, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to win
In
tonight.
their big league debuts. Now you move
They're
on.
flying the W on the north side. See y'all later. RV out.
Play the
Peace.
song and fly the